Hi everyone, welcome to the video. Today we have information about the Stellar network, its native token Stellar Lumens XLM, the whole purpose of it, a bit of information about it and some price predictions as well. Just before we continue, none of this is legal, tax and or financial advice. So you're probably wondering, what on earth is Stellar? One way to look at it is it's an open source payment system that uses distributed servers around the world to then get cross-border payments. So using its token, the Stellar Lumens. So imagine you've got $1,000 that you want to transfer into euros. You can do it in a matter of seconds, costing only cents as opposed to several dollars, using the XLM token. So further information about Stellar is provided here. A summary of Stellar is provided in this slideshow here. I won't go through it all, but just to give you a link there. I just want to point out as well some of the use cases behind it, so why this is useful. Micropayments for a fraction of the price, it lowers the cost of remittances, and then it also reaches out to people who don't have access to the conventional banking system. Now, in terms of remittances, I want to point out this article. According to the World Bank, the estimates that officially recorded annual remittance flows to low and middle income countries reached 529 billion with a B US dollars in 2018. This is a huge market to tap into. Stellar and anyone else doing this, I think there'll be massive potential, just my opinion. Let's go forward and have a look at some of the partnerships and some of the news in the space that has occurred recently. So, to some of the big news here. A couple of months ago, Stellar has been working very closely with IBM, and there was an official announcement made back in March earlier this year. So just to quickly go through some of this information in the article, scrolling down to the IBM announcement here. IBM announced Monday that it had partnered with 6 international banks to use Stellar-powered blockchain payment network. Per its statement, Stellar blockchain would allow those banks to move value across borders more cheaply and swiftly than traditional payment networks using stable coins. To use XLM as a bridge currency whenever it becomes hard to trade one fiat-backed stable coin for another. Smart, because I think having an independent token, especially something linked to Stellar, would be better than just a fiat-backed stable coin. There's been all this talk about this JPM coin and other stable coins, some that are specific to banks and specific to national currencies. It's only a matter of time before you get something independent. Some information as well about the Coinbase listing. That's not very relevant for this video, to be honest. Let's go back to Lumens itself. If you have any further questions about Lumens, it's all listed here on the website, which is very neat. And I also want to point out as well, there's an academic basis behind this too. Huge potential with Stellar. Price predictions. Let's begin with some information here from Smarterium. No doubt, Stellar Lumens XLM is one of the most popular cryptocurrencies in the space. While it isn't among the top 5 yet, it's good to remember that there was a time when Stellar occupied a spot among the big 5. Okay, moving down the list, point out the most relevant info here. Apart from the fact that its technology is superb, another key reason why the Stellar Lumens token and the Stellar blockchain have gained popularity is that the Stellar Development Foundation has partnered with companies like Deloitte and IBM, among others. The foundation announced, and I do quote, "On Monday, June the 10th, validators will vote to upgrade the Stellar network to Protocol 11. We wrote a walkthrough of the upcoming protocol improvements and what they mean for developers, users, and businesses building on Stellar." And there's the link to the website there. That's only a week away, so keep your eyes peeled with Stellar. See what happens with the price. This is still relevant, and some more details about the prices there. Let's actually have a look at the live coin prices. Stellar has made its way back into the top 10. Cardano will obviously try to fight its way back in. The market is still slowly improving. XRP has done pretty well over the past day. Now, on the topic of XRP, that's a segue into my next point. And there's a very neat article I've found here giving you a summary of the two. So I'll provide a link to that in the description below. So I always encourage you to do further reading. There is this Invest in Blockchain article too, which gives its own comparison. So now onto my price predictions here. 2 different total supplies. Looking at what we have at the moment. If we want to see $1.50 per XLM with a total supply of 20 billion, that is $30 billion for the market cap of XLM. I think that's fairly easy to obtain. Moving forward, $4 now, we're looking at something quite ambitious compared to where we are now. This would involve mass scale adoption and giving XRP a huge run for its money, even just to get to $4 per XLM. A total market cap of $80 billion. If we want to see $30 per XLM, now things are getting serious. This would involve a market cap looking at an overall crypto market cap, I'd say at least $4 trillion personally, where crypto's taken over the world, as some people envisage, and XLM would be one of the two major cross-border payment services, or like tokens, I should say. That would involve a total supply of $600 billion. Just before I continue, $30, could we hit it? It would probably take at least another 5 or 6 years. If, that's an if, not when. $50 now, we're really pushing it. I would give that 10 years if it were to happen. I hope I'm wrong and that it happens earlier, because I'd love to see all of these just go through the roof. If we ever wanted $50 per token, that would have to see the end of the current cross-border payment services, and then XLM will have taken over the world, in my opinion. That would involve a total supply of $1 trillion market cap. If you look at the remittance payments data that I showed you at the beginning of the video, well, that's, what was that, $550 billion US. I wouldn't rule out anything between $25 and $30 per XLM. And that's still a very healthy gain compared to where we are now. Do I still think this is a worthwhile investment? Yes. This is my opinion. Remember, none of this is legal, tax, and or financial advice. And I just want to go on to the next scenario with 25 billion XLM total supply. Quickly go through these prices. Here we have 37.5 billion. That would be $100 billion per market cap, or $4 per XLM. $30 XLM will involve a $750 billion market cap for XLM, and then $1.25 trillion if we want to see $50 per XLM. That is a very long shot. What are your thoughts on these figures and the predictions and all? I look forward to any of your feedback in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to stay up to date, and smash the bell icon if you don't want to miss out on any of my latest content. Feel free to share this with anyone who you believe will benefit from this. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, and until next time, take it easy. See ya.